Long ago, a large chunk of the inner sea region, right north of Lake Incanton, in what is known as the Eye of Dread today, was controlled by the Lich and Master Necromancer, known as Tarbathon. He reigned as a tyrant in the region, with control over both undead and creatures like orcs, and reigned terror all across the various regions. He used fear to spread through the land, spread his influence, and make sure all who were even close to his territory would not even consider standing against him. This was to the point where he would go into nightmares of children, see what they were afraid of, and then had the kind of monsters in their dreams formed in real life to attack their families. And the scariest part of the story is the monster, once sealed, now wanders the inner sea region again, looking to establish his domain. Hello everyone. Welcome to another round of storytelling of the various stories of Golarion. Tonight, throughout with the start of October, we will be dealing with various ghost stories to get us in the mood for the rest of the month. Which means you guys won't be getting much of this for the rest of the video, but without further ado, let's continue on, shall we? The Voduran forest, I apologize, in the Voduran forest, there was a ghost story of families getting lost in the woods. One certain family was unable to find where to go, until the youngest child saw a distant light. They ran fast towards the shining light, and with full expectations to find the edge of the forest. Instead, they found a kind of fae known as a Yagante. The Yagante was willing to take their lives, but was also willing to spare them if they gave him all the gold they had. But they didn't have any gold. They were just a poor family traveling through a distant land. And so the Yagante, with its flaming fingertips, burned the entire family alive. And one more ghost story to get us through the night. A common ghost story known as the Ghost Ship. This ship appears all throughout the inner sea region. It always appears on the horizon and approaches the ship, its target, at a rapid speed. Just seeing the ship approaching fills the heart of any sailor who sees it with cold, unrelenting fear. It is enough for some sailors to jump into the sea, not willing to risk staying alive to see what the ship does. And this seems to placaate the ship. As soon as lives are lost, it disappears. Because of this, it is common for most ships in the inner sea region to carry with them small animals, so that if they ever catch sight of the ghost ship approaching, they can sacrifice it, but there's no records if this works or not. The only thing we do know is there are still ships that show up dock the ports across the region without any crew on them. So, that's what we have today. 3 quick stories. 1 are a repeat of history, while 2 are dangers that many even face to this day. But, as always, before we sign off, let's go with a quick superstition found in the region. This we go to the Elfin people of the north, who believe ravens are good luck. So much so that they tend to travel with ravens on their ship and eventually even on land, especially if they're going close to Irison. They are also known to use the birds in battle, sometimes practically, but also ceremonially releasing large flocks of the birds before a battle in order to try to gain fortune's favor. But with that, thank you all again for stopping by and hearing some of the terror tales I had today. Look forward to a visit to 3 horror-themed, well, I guess one of them is also himself a horror-themed location, so 3 horror-themed locations through this month. We'll start with the living one next week. Take care.